Hello, it's Trevor again, and welcome back to the campaign, is what I would be saying if I did not need a vehicle for the campaign. Ooh, shiny, that's new. But yeah, so I'm just going to go through this and just kind of build the basics of what I want. So I'm just going to show you my process and in like quick snapshots. So yeah, let me go and build a frame. Okay, so this is sort of my idea. My plan is to just kind of try to flesh this out. Probably put some repair tentacles and stuff, have a minor amount of like resource collection, possibly using an RTD system that I'll sneak somewhere. And I'm going to have like this thing capable of sort of just flying at high speeds. That's really all I needed to do. Alright, I'm back. And I have a pretty big update. Yeah, I just kind of built a ship around this. It's a very simple thing. It actually counts as an amphibious craft. Its whole point is to be super quick and maneuverable. And basically its default behavior is resource gathering. I'm getting issues though, huh? Wait, how am I in space? I didn't even notice that. Because this is not supposed to go into space. Hey. I need prediction. Let's turn off integral then. Yeah, if I turn off integral, then it should actually work better. Ugh. Well, I'm back. As you can see, I've managed to make something quite cool. So this thing technically counts as a hovercraft, although it's also sort of an aircraft. I designated this thing as a amphibious vehicle because it's going to hover a set distance above the ground. Also, yeah, this thing does lose a little bit of control when it's dropping altitude, but that's fine. But like as you can see, this thing moves pretty quickly. I even have some specialized logic here, which if I just, as you can see, it got within the waypoint, which I kind of learned how you can tell when you're near the final waypoint, because for an aircraft you have like this distance here, you see? And if I set this thing the right way... Oh geez, I'm realizing something. Oh, I got an idea. I got a better idea. Okay. Propulsion input. I just say pitch up and down. Put that through here. Then A times B. Since that's 0, that shouldn't do anything. And then what I do is I swap this and I say, instead of pitch up, I say B. That should actually solve that. So I'm just going to save this as prototype. All that I've changed with software until it felt right. And as you can see, it's just sort of getting into position and maneuvering. Of course, this storage has got completely full from this, so that's fine. Essentially, it's just going to try to hover and reach this point. It's not going to be perfect, but it should be enough to be able to harvest a tiny bit from a resource zone and construct stuff. So this thing is really going to be what I send out to construct my bases and stuff while I'm not there. Yep, it's currently in boost mode, but if I just... Now it's in side slip mode. Oh, that's probably because well, either way, we can see from here, it's in side slip mode now, and in side slip mode it can pitch, but in boost mode it keeps its pitch locked. But it will pitch up to 5 degrees to move in any direction, and It's surprisingly stable to build from, but not super amazing. I've calculated the time it takes to build stuff, and it can build one of my gunboats in about 11.4 minutes, which is actually pretty nice. Espionage. Oh, I got an achievement. Wait. Alright, alright. Oh, it must be because I'm spying so much? Ooh, I don't know. Okay, so as you can see, the Onyx Watch are responding to something, but right now I need to actually capture some land super quick. I need a second pendulum if I really want to be able to do stuff. So, let's see here, 86k? Okay, so at this base, I'm just going to build a pendulum. So my plan is to fly here.
Moving out.
And here, and I need to make sure I'm in top speed. Good, good. And we're going to need to push in with these Asunder classes, but I want to send this pendulum in as support for that. Okay, let's boost speed to 0.4 times. Oh, that's also my satellite.
Listening.
Hey, just a moment. Can you take on this flying squirrel for me?
Listening.
You're not very well suited for it, but yeah, actually, I'm just gonna pop out because I don't really want to be hit. Oh, that. Oh, I didn't. Oh, those missiles really don't have a fix on the flying squirrel. So what I'm hoping for is for the flying squirrel to get close enough for my autocannon to actually get a lucky shot. And if it doesn't, I do know that it is actually technically feasible for my large cruise missiles to actually intercept, but it appears they're just turning into floater bombs. Yeah, ran out of fuel. They're actually pretty maneuverable when they want to be. It's just hard for them to make any fine adjustments once they close in the target. Either way, eventually what will happen is that like the flying squirrel will have run out of resources, and then we'll be fine. I wonder. Or we'll run out of resources. Also, apparently I have my resource tentacles on. Nope, that's against honor rules. Turn that off. Oh, one hit. Alpha strike. What? I'm going to need you to actually fly
Moving out.
through this
Moving
and this, and then head down here
Moving out. Moving
and
out.
capture this. I think that's what I want to do. Ugh. Maybe I should have gone for a resource boat. Oh, this trebuchet is actually in fight with the crossbones. Ooh. Let's increase speed. Oh, it looks like a crossbones is losing this fight. I was looking forward to fighting the crossbones. Well, it's 88, 84. I think the trebuchet is going to win, but only barely. There's no way for me to spectate this, is there? I don't know. Anyway, backline's finally successfully defended. I'm very super... No, that's not what I want.
Moving out.
Hey, no.
Moving out.
That's what I want. I'm very super interested in what's going on here. The lightning hoods are definitely doing lightning hoods things up here through Onyx Watch territory. That's definitely Onyx Watch territory, isn't it? And look at this. We are actually capturing some areas. Also, apparently they are capturing some of my territory, but I don't actually care about that flank right now. So that design that I made a new design, and I just want to make sure. Let's just spawn in a requisitioner. Oh. Let's see if I can hop on. Oh. I mean, that's one way to hop on, just no clip.
Receiving.
Okay. I want the requisitioner now to... It's a cargo user, so what it'll do is it should transfer a bunch of cargo here. Let's just move here right away.
Receiving.
So they have a bunch of boats that appear to be marooned here. We got rapiers, and shurikens.
Receiving.
Oh, they have reverse, never mind. So, this little thing apparently is a shuriken. Yeah, that didn't stand any chance. We got 2 rapiers, but honestly a single one of my boats can take on 2 rapiers. There's just a chance that they might snipe a cannon, and if that happens, I'm super doomed. Alright. Now rapier's not even in a position where it can fight back. There we go. I got more achievement progress. Alright. I need to just capture this area.
Moving now. Listening.
And then I
Moving
can
out.
just send the pendulum to attack this walrus, which appears to be
Moving out.
completely stranded on its own. Interesting. Okay, this should be a pretty quick fat. Quick fat? No. This should be a quick fight. We're just fighting a Corsair, which is just a simple resourcing vessel with light arms. In addition, only having crams versus an aircraft which has a dodging algorithm is definitely going to make a difference. Like, we probably won't get hit. Yeah, we're not getting hit by this thing. Unless they get really super close. Honestly, I want to see how much damage I'm dealing. Oh, 349k, 242k, and it's low health. So it's dying. 2 damage. Wow, I didn't... So that low health thing. Wonder if low health is... Oh, that's 85, probably. So we also want to fight this Corsair. Let's just open up on them. Ooh, this looks interesting. So this is actually what it looked like. So last episode didn't get much of a good look at it because most of the time we just saw it looking like this. I guess I won't get a good pan around this. Come on. Yeah, that cannon doesn't do as much visual damage, but it is getting a lot of the internals messed up very badly. And then, of course, it's the thing. Yeah, then the cruise missiles pop in and just wreak havoc.
Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out.
I just need to see what they choose to do after they take this spot. If they try to move up, because these are all aircraft, then I'm going to start construction of one of my gunships here. But if they continue to move down this way, then it becomes more attractive. Okay, it's both.
Receiving. Moving.
All right.
Moving.
So this thing's... Okay, so if I look at this thing's actually gathering resources at a rate that would allow me to build another one of the Asunder classes right here. And the requisitioner here, combined with this Forger 1, should be enough to produce yet another one of my things. I'm just going to go ahead and produce. Sounds like they finally captured this. Oh yes, they did. And we took this. So we head here.
Moving out.
Oh yeah, they're all doing this. So we've cut them off. They're all going to try to go through this area. And they all move at different speeds too. Or they're all kind of cut off, so what I should be able to do is split this.
Receiving.
This Asunder is actually slightly upgraded from the other Asunders. I haven't even like retrofitted them yet. But this one has slightly better stuff. But yeah, managing to completely rout the enemy just by capturing their backline here seems to have been a success. I'm actually really surprised. Oh, it's because they want to defend this tile. They think that I'm going to take this tile next. I'll think about it. Let's see if we can just take care of this rapier. Who needs resource zones? Come on. That's so weird. Like, shouldn't these things be targeting? But the rapier doesn't have enough of a signature, really, for the missiles to lock on? That's a thermal signature. I need, radar detection range. Oh, it really doesn't have a long radar detection range. Huh. That's actually super stealthy. Okay. So maybe radar isn't the undisputed champion of detection systems. Sandbanks. Davy Jones Outpost. This is our target. If we take Davy Jones Outpost, we should be able to just straight up go after this. Okay.
Receiving.
So, let's form an offensive. Let's stage our fleets here.
Move.
Hey, I just realized something. I think something cool might happen if I do this. This game actually has music now. I like that. I like that.
Listening. Moving out.
I'll
Moving out.
just go here and
Moving
here.
out.
Use those materials to pay for the transit costs. Alright. So that should actually fix everything. Because I did make some minor improvements, so it's about time. This is going to be a huge battle. A battle this battle is too important. So yeah, so I have 3 Asunder classes, and I have 2 Pendulum classes. Let's try this. I also want to hear the combat music. Hey, full-size battle. There we go. Oh, I can see things blowing up in the distance. Okay, let's get a closer look. Appears time is slightly slowed down right now. That moray is done for. Oh, it didn't even get a chance to hit the ground. And now our gunships are shooting down some of the drone aircraft. Yep, they're not long for this world. Oh, is that a collision? Oh yeah, 100% a collision. Minor damage. They're a little scuffed, but that's it. That just completely annihilated it. Oh, look at that. Another moray is under construction, apparently. But we caught it by surprise. So this shouldn't be too hard to deal with. This cannon fortress. Oh, we disabled it. Its AI is pretty much dead. Nice. I have a question. So there's something I thought about here. How do I designate a ship as a zombie ship? Can I even do that? Other auxiliary warp AI. Oh, I can. I don't know what that's about, but I know you can't capture vehicles anymore unless you specify a ship as a zombie ship. I do not know how to do that, so if any of you guys know what that is or even means, I'd like to know. Hey, we're not done here. We're not done here. Oh, we're having like a solar flare right now. Oh, I gotta put my UI up. I want to see these damage numbers now. Okay. Oh, my gunships are facing the wrong direction, but that won't last. Oh, the game is slowing down. Huh. I like this. It's a simoon. Ah, the simoon looks kind of like a mini buccaneer. Got a Corsair, and this looks like a more advanced vehicle. What is this? Which is this? Oh, the Flounder. Ah, so it's like a... Oh, it's got like big guns in the center on a rotary turret that's straight up and down. Unfortunately, it will not be hitting our aircraft because they have dodging protocols. It would have better luck shooting at one of my Asunder classes. How are we doing? Ooh, one of my Asunders are seriously damaged here. This is the last ship. 2 damaged. Good. Doing pretty well. Alright, we've captured this thing. Oh, my Requisitioner. Oh my gosh, the Sinner's Outpost. I thought I attacked that.
Receiving.
Okay. Well,
Receiving.
let's send in a pendulum.
Listening. Moving out.
Oh, look at that. Battle finished before it even started.
Listening.
Who knew that would happen? Yeah, the AI just sort of like, because it was still in our territory, just kind of went in there. So I think now what I need is to just drive my forces up, and I should leave behind
Receiving.
an Asunder or two to take care of the stragglers. Maybe leave behind an Asunder and one of the pendulums. If I just play this requisitioner and let this thing fly. It'll wiggle around a bit. But it's super stable. It can collect resources itself, which by no means is this thing able to keep up with this. But it is technically feasible for me to do this. And then what I can do is I can just take a Forager 1. Yep. Much resource in this area. Pretty astounding amounts, okay. 88 per second. We're running through all that reserve very quickly. Maybe it's about time.
Receiving.
Alright. Should we add these to this list of fleet? Yeah, we're doing a large battle, so let's do this. Got a Shrike, but it's probably not going to land anything. Got lots of sea vessels here. At this point, I just want to defeat the Deepwater Guard and call it. We may as well. It's been like, what? This is only the third episode, but Deepwater Guard haven't pulled any albacores out. And because of that, we're going to just dish out as much damage as we can. Yeah, we're near the end now. I think that's everything. Well, that was surprisingly easy. Oh, but what is this? Getting a bunch of Sea Vipers now. Scuttle guns, smokers. Sea Vipers, really? I need to check something. Yeah, combat's still at like 2.5. Maybe I need to boost the enemy's growth factor a bit, because I don't know. I've definitely got a pretty massive growth factor. Okay.
Receiving.
Let's just take on these Sea Vipers. Or is it the Seviper? Seviper. I don't know. These things are like little baby ships. They're like little baby versions of the ships I've been fighting. I'm curious. Does this even have like a line of sight? Yeah, but it's like the only sensor on this ship. Not even sonar. My missiles can't even get a fix on it, it's so tiny. Are these even hitting? If they are, they just bounce off of my armor and do no damage.
Receiving.
Oh my gosh, that's cool. Sea Vipers definitely are just silly.
Out. Moving out.
So let's intercept this grouper
Listening.
and see if we can like take these resources for ourselves, because if we do that, they won't be able to send anything big against us, and thus we won't have to worry about our blockade as much. So we'll fight 2 battles at the same time. That also means that the missiles are going off into the faraway battle. Oh my gosh, these Sea Vipers are just kind of turtling. It's doing little dolphin flips. Oh, the torpedoes are just going to completely render them dead. Yeah, but apparently they're really hard to see with torpedo sensors. Maybe I should have added the observer. Maybe. Let's see what the pendulum is fighting, because there is nothing. The pendulum's not fighting anything. You're crazy, Trekker. Alright. Look at that hailstorm of bullets from long range.
Receiving. Moving now.
Ooh, I gotta be careful.
Now.
Oh, they're sending out the scuttle gun now. Haha, we just managed to capture that. These Sea Vipers. It's not the Sea Vipers we should be concerned about, it's the scuttle gun. Oh, I like this change. It's asymmetrical now? Oh, that's cool. Oh, it's dead. That took nothing. What was I so worried about? Oh, it's because of the paddle gun. I'm thinking of the paddle gun.
Moving. 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 Moving.
Gotta be careful about that.
Moving.
Everyone's at their maximum requested resources, which is great. All I'm doing here is consolidating my resources, so yeah. Alright. Music suddenly changed.
Receiving.
I'm just going to target this grouper. Actually, no, we're not going to include this. Oh, I gotta
Receiving.
teleport here. There's the grouper and airship. Ooh, maybe we won't be able to take this thing on. A Sunder's not super amazing against aircraft. It also has like little silenced shark launchers. Oh, never mind. It's no longer an aircraft. It's a submarine now. I love this detailing. That looks so good. Like, I normally don't use mimics, but this looks really good. Did I? Alright. Yeah, now we have all of our turrets. We're bearing our maximum firepower. And it's already done for perfect.
Moving now. Listening. Moving out.
Alright, so we have the Sinner's Outpost, and we have this village here. We should take these out next. And then we'll have all of the resources we could ever want. Alright, so they got an airship here. We're pretty outnumbered, but a lot of these are just houses, so yeah. Tactical missiles are definitely doing a lot to take it out. Looks like they have an anti-aircraft turret trained on this thing. But it seems that it's missing for the most part. What is this thing called again? Ah, the Falkenhayn. This thing reminds me so much of a Kurov that I kind of appreciate it. Looks like it's screaming in pain. Oh my gosh, it really does. I was going to be like, who hurt you? But like, oh, that would be my ships. Oh, this SAM turret's trying to take on the Asunder. Interesting target priority there. Oh, there we go. Nice critical hit there. And now it's just the village housing. Which I suppose we could just retreat from this battle and never deal with, but I have this feeling that I won't be able to capture this area if I don't attack this. So yep, it's just up to my resources now. Good. Oh, what are my cruise missiles? Just... I don't know what's going on there.
Listening.
Hey, you. Let's save some time and... let's move to patrol mode and, move you about here. Alright, I think we've won. Alright. Let's take on this Sinner's Outpost, which is pretty much in the most isolated against ship area. This should be the last hit that I need. There we go.
Listening.
And then we'll just capture
Moving out.
before the Onyx Watch get any ideas.
Receiving.
Oh my gosh,
Moving
they're
now.
getting ideas. If they manage to capture this, I'm going to be so sad. They're going to capture this. And then we're going to be in the enemy territory. Ooh,
Receiving.
I'm just realizing this is a mistake. I shouldn't have sent them through their territory.
Moving now.
Oh. We're going to declare war on them anyway. We're already like halfway though. So we should finish our capture before they do. I want to build a forger. Oh, we captured it. Thank goodness. That means this is officially mine.
Receiving.
Good. I'm
Moving
just
now.
going to... Ugh.
Moving now.
Oh, that actually costs a lot. So now I have to actually...
Moving now. Moving now.
Well, that's fine.
Listening.
I managed to strand one of my ships there, but I needed to guarantee that I take that. So having them both there apparently means that I won whatever
Moving out.
the thing was. I'll just have these things
Moving out.
capturing some of this space, and I suppose I should produce another satellite from this position. Maybe what I should do is actually just go ahead and spawn the observer from this thing as I'm producing this thing. Why not? Observer. It's going to be
Moving out.
probably right here.
Moving out.
We'll see what secrets it reveals in the next episode. So, I'll see you then.